Hello, hello. Excuse my being squashed up here. I have trouble with my glasses anyway, but okay, them seven deadly sins. I'm gonna read out of six Proverbs 6:16 through 23. Those are things that God hates. There's several times it mentions hate. Hate is hate, like I try to tell you about, like, don't step in the crap, I hate that shit. So, anyway, that was a joke. Haha. Okay, so pride, wrath, greed, sloth, lust, envy, and gluttony. Those are your seven deadly sins. And it's not that, I mean, the reason they're deadly, it's if you keep doing repetitive things like one thing after another and all the time, like you just shoving cheesy corn or whatever in your face continuously, Snicker bars, like daily, or a big old steak, and without a thought of where that came from, or you know what I'm saying. And I'm not so proud I won't get on here without my teeth brushed and tell y'all what's up, and I got wrath. And um I don't envy. I can be a glutton. I like to not eat, and when I do eat, I go a little crazy, but I'm always trying to be mindful of all these things. That's what I'm trying to say. If we're mindful of these things, I mean, we're all just human, you know? So that's the best we can do, is the best we can do. And when we fail, we just, in our hearts, forgive us, and He'll forgive us. It's simple. So, okay, I'm going to read to you Proverbs 6:16, warnings against um oh wait. No, oh, okay. That's different. I'm sorry. Pardon me. Okay. These six things doeth the Lord hate. Yea, seven are abomination unto him: a proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood, a heart that devises wicked imaginations, feet that be swift in running to mischief, a false witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord among his brothers. My son, keep thy father's commandments, and forsake not the law of thy mother. Bind them continually upon thy heart, and tie them about thy neck. When thou goest, it shall lead thee. Where thou sleepest, it shall keep thee. And when thou wakest, it shall talk with thee. For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is the light, and it reproofs in instruction are the way of life. So, there could be somebody that has never heard the Ten Commandments. So I was thinking I should pull them up, which is Deuteronomy 5. Um, 16, 5:16. Honor thy father and thy mother, as the Lord thy God has commanded thee, and thy days may be prolonged, and that it may go well with thee in the land with the Lord that God hath given thee. Thou shalt not kill, neither shall thou commit adultery, neither shall thou steal, neither shall there bear false witness against thy neighbor, neither shalt thou desire thy neighbor's wife, neither shalt thou covet thy neighbor's house, his field, or his manservant, or his maidservant, his ox, or his ass, or anything that is thy neighbor's. These words the Lord spake unto all the assembly in the mount in the midst of the fire of the cloud and the thick darkness with the great voice, and he added no more. And he wrote them in 2 tablets of stone and delivered them unto me. So that was Moses, he gave them. Well, first, the first one is, thou shalt have no other God before me. And, but this was Deuteronomy, is the commandments revisited in Genesis. I just like the way that it begins there, because or no, the way it ended, because he said oh, with the fire and the cloud, and that part, that's not in Genesis. So I came across it and I thought, well, there's some that probably don't know the commandments, but very few speak on the 7 deadly sins. They're deadly: pride, wrath. Yeah, I get angry, but not so wrathful. Wrath is like you would intentionally go after somebody intending to do harm. That's the definition of wrath. That's not in me. So, greed, sloth, lust, envy, gluttony. So, I mean, I've done them all, but I grew out of that, you know. So I was thankful for that. If I fall, if it's a momentary fall, it's like, oh, dang. Yeah, right? And then I knew the last time that happened to me, literally, I thought it was somebody I actually knew that I saw. And it's like, dang, he's cute. I think I know him, but I was mistaken. It wasn't the guy that I thought was like mine, that type of thing. So, excuse me 1 minute. I'm going to shove my book away. So, like I said, I'm not perfect, you guys. I'm just letting you know. You know, I'm sure all of you have things you go through and whatnot and whatever. And for me, a big one is honoring my mother, because she put my sister out on the street with her, and then left my little baby brothers and sisters alone in the house with an abusive father. And I mean, like my little brother and sister, we're all biracial, triracial actually, but Jay and Ebony are actually, God, what would I call them? Like quadruple racial, like totally. If I showed you a picture of my family, we're all so colorful. That's how people described us. It's like, God, you got a colorful family, and it's not fake, it's all real. So anyway, I just thought I'd get on here and say, hey, I love you, and I promised I'd put them 7 deadly sins out there for you. And I feel like saying a prayer, but I'm just going to say one to myself today, and I'm going to leave it up to you guys to say a prayer too. I'll say a prayer for you, that type of thing. So sometimes it feels like a real personal, private thing. And, well, I'll just tell it like it is. Right now, I do have some, it's not wrath, but it's like anger. I had this woman say, oh, like, how attractive, picking a booger out of your eye, and I felt like saying, well, what do you do? Freaking leave it in there, or what do I do? Like, I don't have a pause, so I just like leave it in there and keep talking to you guys. Shit hanging all over me, whatever. So, I did go over to her page and I called her a cow and then a goat bitch. I said, put some more red lipstick on. You need it. That was my first words. And then I got a little carried away. So I gotta really like I'm not in the position to be praying for anybody else right now. So that's the truth. So yeah, that's anger. Um, yeah, that's what that is. So whatever. And thing is, she wanted to take me out to lunch in a town that I happen to know is really Illuminati affiliated, and wanted to party with me and stuff. And then when I wouldn't even answer her phone call, I think she got mad at me. So um, and then sent a picture of her cats through like chewing up a mouse or something. I don't want to see that. Should I see enough of that? You know, I see death and damnation all around me. I don't need to see more of it. To me, it wasn't. I see my cat do that. If I see my cat like chewing up a chickmunk, I can get chickmunks to come right up to my hand. I can sit on my porch and call them right to me, and they'll eat out of my hand. I have a picture of that my stepdaughter took of me feeding Chipper and Peanuts, and Chick Monkey is the one I called that one. But I chased them further off because they do carry fleas, so I don't do that anymore. But I didn't want to see that garbage, so I just unsubbed. And I have unsubbed from very few people, but that was one time I just felt like I had to because I didn't know what she was going to do next. And trying to get close to somebody you don't like, I mean, I know she doesn't like me, so why you wanting to get close to me? You know, yeah, because she's affiliated and she can hear Doug thinking that's why. And she would have loved to party with him. Well, go meet him somewhere. I don't give a flying flip, you know. But leave me the hell alone. Leave me the hell out of it. So if you're watching this, you know, I'm not going to flip you off when I just got through reading out of our good father's book, but I'd sure like to. If you ever want to go swimming, I don't want to go out to eat and I don't want to drink with you, but I'll definitely, how about a water fight? I'm serious. If I do almost drown you, I'll revive you. Oh, I better go, guys. I love you. Peace and love from Pine City.